5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Everybody, including Filipinos, said Barrera was too big, too strong, too good for Pacquiao. But Pacquiao just smiled and said, "You see, you will see."
Devote most of its adulation to the Mexican star, Marco Antonio Barrera. Pacquiao has been prepared for what to expect from the crowd and blows kisses as they boo.
He has this impish smile on his face. He's an extraordinary character. If he came from Manila, Jim, I'd call him the Thriller from Manila.
Marco Antonio Barrera faces no such problem in Mexico, where he, like Pacquiao, is an adored national hero.
He is not only an amazing fighter, but he has to be counted now as a medical marvel.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Alamo Dome, 12 rounds of boxing for the featherweight championship of the world. And now, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, from San Antonio, Texas, deep in the heart of Texas, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing red trimmed with black, his official weight, 125 pounds. In his professional career, he has demonstrated amazing power while compiling an outstanding record of 37 victories, including 28 knockouts, with only 2 defeats and 1 bout even, while capturing a world title, which is not on the line tonight. From General Santos City, Philippines, the challenger, the IBF Super Bantamweight Champion of the World, Manny Man Pacquiao. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white with black letters and officially weighing 126 pounds. His professional record is an excellent one, consisting of 57 victories, including 40 knockouts with only 3 defeats, and he is recognized by his peers, the fans, and pundits alike as one of the very best pound-for-pound fighters in the world today. Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, de Ciudad de Mexico, el campeón de la gente, the reigning, defending, universally recognized featherweight champion of the world, the baby-face assassin, Marco Antonio Barrera.
I want to have a good, clean fight. Pelea limpia y buena suerte. Good luck. Touch him up.
Barrera says that he sees in Pacquiao his own younger, hungry warrior self. Can he hold off Pacquiao with his skill, or is he going to be forced into a toe-to-toe battle?
9 first-round knockouts for Pacquiao, 6 for Barrera. Pacquiao reaching with the left hand. Barrera reaches out and goes to the body with both hands.
Jim, I'd like to point out that...
And Dickie Cole, or yes, Lawrence Cole. Lawrence Cole's going to call that a knockdown as he motions Barrera to a neutral corner and applies the count. And already Barrera has knocked Pacquiao down. And Pacquiao saying, why? Why'd you call that a knockdown?
I'm not sure that Cole saw that punch land, and I'm not sure that a punch did land.
We'll have to take a look at a replay to see exactly what happened. I didn't see a heavy punch land. It looked as much like a slip as anything else.
Surprisingly, Barrera is much more aggressive than I expected. He's changing, he's making Pacquiao back, something that Pacquiao was not prepared for.
Barrera takes a couple of hard punches right up the middle as Pacquiao lands a 1-2.
3 of Barrera's last 5 fights have been with southpaws, which means he should be very comfortable in this fight fighting a southpaw.
Great action in the first round as Pacquiao tries to establish a statement after the knockdown ruling by Lawrence Cole. When we go to the corners, in Pacquiao's corner, where they might speak Tagalog, our interpreter is Ernie Kalua. In Barrera's corner, where they will speak Spanish, our interpreter is Ray Torres. Good left hand to the body and a left upstairs by Marco Antonio Barrera to punctuate round number 1.
Now let's see what happened on that knockdown, or was it a knockdown?
A straight left landed by Pacquiao, and when he landed, he twisted his body in an angle where he lost his balance.
It was not a punch.
Definitely not a punch.
Yeah, Harold Letterman goes with the 10-8 because it was officially ruled a knockdown. I'm sure that's the point Harold would make. Pacquiao didn't come here expecting to win a decision. Trainer Freddie Roach says, we've got to go in and force Barrera into a war.
Barrera is successfully keeping Pacquiao on the end of that hard jab so far.
Barrera has also begun to block more of Pacquiao's punches upstairs with his gloves. So Barrera making a key tactical move midway through the first round when he stepped forward 1 step to get into range to land his jab, and since that time he's been tactically in control.
Pacquiao is trying to take control. Is this going to be a good fight? Because neither guy is going to accept the other guy controlling the fight.
Pacquiao has been getting his left hand in just like there. He's had 4 or 5 of them, 6 in the last 30 seconds.
Even in the middle of all-out wars, Marco Antonio Barrera is an amazingly patient fighter. And they call him, of course, the baby-faced assassin. It'd probably be better to call him the poker-faced assassin. He never shows emotion in the ring. Big combination by Barrera as he catches Pacquiao coming in. Manny comes back with body shots of his own. Hard body shots from Pacquiao.
And at this stage, the career punches for the most part of this round are still being landed by Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao has come out with a determined rally in round 2. Barrera with a little swelling around the left eye. Perhaps the product of Pacquiao's long right jab. times in his career.
7, 8.
There was that
Never this
left
early in
hand.
a fight.
There was that left hand again. He doesn't see it coming, or he just can't cope with its speed.
Well, Pacquiao's got a little rhythm. He doesn't just come straight in. He goes a little kind of semi-Mike Tyson, in and out, in and out.
Some in this arena who didn't really know who Manny Pacquiao was or what his chances might be against Marco Antonio Barrera. Now they know as Pacquiao tries to go ahead and finish Barrera right here in the third round. Manny's getting reckless and Barrera takes advantage. What a fight!
I don't know if Barrera's going to survive it, but if he does, can survive this round, and Pacquiao runs out of gas a few rounds later, Pacquiao's going to be in trouble. But at this stage right here, everything is great for Pacquiao at this stage right here.
Pacquiao coming right through the right hand counter. Landed another big left hand. A wobbly Barrera trying to fend him off. As he's now definitely trying to stay away and not always able to do it.
Very vulnerable for straight lefts.
Barrera getting 3 chances to counter with the left hook, but taking a lot of leather to do it. Barrera's left eye is now starting to swell badly. Manny Pacquiao smiling as he continues to strafe Barrera from range.
Just one more. Surprise him.
Got it. All right, Manny. Here. More water, Justin.
Well, come on, I need you to concentrate. Box him. Just wait for him on the outside. Don't struggle with him. Just wait for him.
Hard right hand by Pacquiao. Barrera just trying to stay away.
It's probably a mark of some kind. But
even though Marco Antonio Barrera is only 29 years old, he's been a fighting professional for 50 years, or 15 years, I should say. And there are moments here when Pacquiao has made him look older than his year. Barrera knew exactly what Pacquiao wanted to do. He hadn't been able to do enough about it so far. Marco backing Pacquiao off with a counter right. Pace slows in round 5. That helps Barrera.
This fight there is perceived as Ali Frazier won. It would a victory would validate Pacquiao as their greatest sports hero of modern times.
Well, not to mention, boxing fans love punchers. Pacquiao's fighting the kind of fight that millions of fans could fall in love with.
Listen to me. Manny, right here. Listen to me. I want you to get a little bit busier. Okay? All right? And here. The jab, double hand, left hand behind it, okay?
Pace slowed in round 5 to something more like Barrera wants, but still, Pacquiao landed 16 out of 42 power shots. Barrera only got 14 of them off. So it appears to be another round that Pacquiao is likely to have won. Barrera hasn't really found any answers since round 1.
I don't like a lot of those fighters, which are the victims, so to say, of bad decisions. I don't think that Pacquiao's going to take off at the last few rounds and ease up at all. I think he's going to fight the same pace and not take a break at the end of the fight.
Starting to dominate every area of the fight now. Barrera gets a hard right hand back. Thinks he's hurt Pacquiao. Chases him down a little bit. Manny raises his arms to say, yeah, come on, trade with me. Crowd comes alive as Barrera, for the moment, gives as good as he takes. Another right hand over the top. This is a round that judges could give to Barrera if they're looking for one to give to Marco. But Pacquiao's body punches set up another knockdown, and Lawrence Cole says it's not a knockdown. Their feet must have been tangled up. I'll tell you what, that was a hard left hand, and there's another one like it.
That looked like more of a knockdown, certainly, than the one in the first round.
No question about it.
All right. All right, Manny. Very nice. That's it. I'll put it in. Okay.
There's no need to get overexcited. We came to win. Throw that left hook to the body, to the liver. That's your best punch.
Right there, you see he's throwing the combinations after dropping underneath. and Barrera was off balance. But you could call it a knockdown because any blow that lands above the waist that causes a person to go down legally is a knockdown.
Hey, knockdown.
It was more of a knockdown than the first one.
Way more. And he backs Barrera into the ropes and hammers him again. And now there's a big cut on Barrera's left eye, and he's claiming that he was butted. And Pacquiao's grin is getting bigger.
There is blood dripping.
Accidental headbutt. Come here. No.
And you hear Lawrence Cole saying accidental headbutt, and it is a big cut. Barrera's been cut many times before. That's a bad one, although it's small. And frankly, you know, if he chooses to stop, they go to the scorecards and he loses. So he's got no real competitive choice other than to keep going.
Barrera wincing, the blood dripping into the corner of his eye.
And Pacquiao still determined not to let him take control over this fight.
Barrera desperately trying to land a punch that could stave off this little avalanche coming at him.
The irresistible force of Manny Pacquiao.
Now the right jab is coming in.
Uppercut by Barrera. Left hand counter. Stunned Pacquiao. Now Barrera butts Pacquiao intentionally. Referee Lawrence Cole properly warning Barrera about that. Rough night.
Will Barrera ask his corner to stop the fight?
It's interesting. The blood seemed to have coagulated on his own.
Don't permit him to start the fight. You gotta win. Come on, lift it up. You gotta pick up the speed. Pick up the speed.
There may be a second nick over Barrera's eye.
Pacquiao throwing many more punches as he hammers away at Barrera. Pacquiao also trying to define himself as the greatest fighter ever from the Philippines, outdistancing Jerry Penalosa, Luisito Espinosa, and the great Flash Elordi from decades back. Hard left hand by Barrera. Backs Pacquiao up. Hard right hand by Barrera. Uppercut landed. Didn't manage to really hurt Pacquiao. He is Barrera's promoter, so the look of concern has to do with the jeopardy in which Barrera finds himself.
He's finding out what being a promoter is like that he hasn't had to deal with as a young promoter.
Pacquiao lands a left hand. Barrera counters back with a left and a right. Big punches from Pacquiao, and again the power deficit shows as Barrera just backs up, taking those shots.
Barrera's going to have to try to let it all hang out because right now he cannot time the rhythm and the movement of Pacquiao. The punches, and Pacquiao is smart. He's not really throwing hard punches now. He can't handle the speed of the movement of this guy, so in that case you just have to go for your power.
Pacquiao showing tremendous stamina. Doesn't seem to want to slow down at all. And now Dickie Cole is going to warn Manny Pacquiao.
Neutral corner. Time! -1, -1, -1, -1, all right?
-1 against Barrera.
I think because Barrera hit him maybe on the break. He's just out of his frustration.
Barrera having trouble seeing out of his left eye. Pacquiao just hammering him. Just hammering him. Rights and lefts.
Barrera's mouthpiece is not to push that out.
Well, what you have is Manny Pacquiao annihilating a guy who was universally ranked coming in as one of the 5 or 6 best pound-for-pound fighters in the sport. Superstar in the making. Manny Pacquiao with a sensational performance so far. Assaulting Marco Antonio Barrera, mugging him, and about to leave him in the gutter.
It does seem that the great Barrera has virtually conceded this fight.
Yes. Now, Manny, you hear me? I want you to pick it up on him, okay? Now, Manny, you followed him the whole round. You gotta cut the ring off. You know, don't follow this man. Yeah. Okay?
Yeah. My question is, As great as Barrera is, should his corner keep sending him out to take this kind of punishment?
That's a good question.
I can't imagine that it would, but he's going to pay a heavy price in these last 2 rounds unless something changes.
This is a fight that will shake up the boxing world.
Sure will.
Barrera is one of the highest regarded fighters in the world.
He's an icon.
Been one of the most entertaining fighters in the world. One of the most complete fighters in the world.
I wouldn't send him out for the 12th round, Manny. I don't care how proud he is. There's no way a great fighter should have to go through 3 more minutes of this.
No, because Pacquiao is not backing off. If you had a guy that was
He's getting hurt. Here comes Barrera's corner. Barrera's corner, man, is up on the apron. He's going to step into the ring. That's a good decision. Finally. They could have done that 2 rounds ago. Sets Pacquiao up for some huge fights and some big money in the future. It's reported that of the $700,000 purse that was directed toward Pacquiao tonight, he himself is only going to get $300 grand of it. So he deserves the chance to make big money in the future.
He's going to make a lot of big money now as a result of this performance tonight. Very impressive.
A superstar emerges in San Antonio. Filipino star Manny Pacquiao annihilates, destroys, and embarrasses the great Marco Antonio Barrera.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes in round number 11. The official time, 2 minutes, 56 seconds as referee Lawrence Cole calls a halt to the action. The winner and new featherweight champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao.